I would like to make a short video regarding how to take off gloves. I'm assuming that your gloves have become contaminated by either going into town to get pharmaceuticals or groceries, or possibly just going outside to pick up delivered groceries to bring them into your house. If this happens, you're going to have to be able to take off your gloves without contaminating yourself. Now, if by chance you're wearing either goggles or a mask, these usually should come off first, and you need to be very careful not to contaminate your skin with your gloves when you're removing these items. By far, I would recommend for single-use gloves, throw them away. To throw them away, use either an open-faced trash can or use a trash can that has a foot-controlled pedal so that you can push down on it and the lid will open without touching the trash can. If you touch the trash can, you will contaminate it, so you want to avoid doing that. Now, if you're planning to keep your gloves, I would suggest using a plastic bag or a paper bag. In the case of plastic, the coronavirus can live for up to 3 days. So once you put your gloves in the plastic bag, you would not want to touch them for at least 3 days, possibly longer. And in addition, you need to set this up beforehand because, again, you don't want to touch the bag with your gloves. If you have someone else to help you, that is also preferable. But if you have to do it yourself, you'd want to set this up before you put your gloves on. Now, to take your gloves off, you would first turn your hands upwards. You would grab the wrist area. Don't grab on the opposite side because you could grab hairs and that will hurt. And then you pull downwards, removing the glove from your right hand. You would then place it into the bag. Now, removing it from the other hand is a little bit more difficult. You would want to place your fingers underneath the glove like this, and then take the glove off, turning it inside out, and peeling the glove off your hand, and again, placing it in the bag. Now, after you've taken your gloves off, it is good to wash your hands for at least 20 seconds with soap and water. You can also use hand sanitizers if soap and water is not available. You have to have at least 60% alcohol. If you're wearing both a mask, goggles, and gloves, you can see that this is very difficult to do without contaminating yourself. Because of that, social distancing or staying at home is by far the best strategy. Social distancing, you should be at least 6 feet away from an individual you do not suspect is infected, and if someone is infected, do not approach them at all. But by far, staying at home until the time has passed, because we want to flatten the curve, is the best strategy. Thank you.